My name is Till Hooper-Worrell and I'm the Executive Officer of the Peel Harvey Biosecurity Group. These video resources have been developed to assist landholders in the control and management of declared pests. They provide instructions on the use of our equipment, which is free to loan for landholders within the Peel Harvey operational area. These videos, our equipment and the biosecurity services delivered by the organisation are funded through the Declared Pest account, and we hope that they assist in getting biosecurity services on the day-to-day agenda of landholders within our patch.
This video is a beginner's guide on how to select a site and set up a rabbit bait station. Rabbits pose a huge threat to our natural environment, with their large populations grazing activity inhibiting natural regeneration, as well as competing with native animals for food and shelter. Rabbits also affect farming and agriculture by grazing on crops and burrowing, which causes land erosion and makes travelling across your paddock dangerous. The burrowing can be a huge nuisance around the home, with rabbits often undermining houses and outbuildings. There are multiple tools available to assist landholders in the control of rabbits, including shooting, trapping, baiting, and the calicivirus. The PHBG team can provide site-specific advice and equipment, such as monitoring cameras and bait stations, to assist you in your control efforts. You can contact us to discuss your situation and see what options are available to you. Pindone is a first-generation anticoagulant poison that is registered for use to control feral rabbits. While pindone is not species-specific, rabbits have a higher susceptibility. Pindone should be used in areas where it is not suitable to use 1080 poison bait. Pindone works by inhibiting the blood clotting ability of the body by depleting the rabbit's supply of vitamin K. Several doses of bait are required to inhibit the rabbit's vitamin K long enough for the rabbit to die. If the rabbit does not receive a second dose of the poison, it is likely that it will recover, as the vitamin K process will be switched back on. This is good news for any off-target species that accidentally consume the bait. Pets suspected of pindone poisoning can be treated at a vet with a vitamin K injection. A minimum of 3 doses are recommended. When undertaking any control, it's always important to manage the risk to off-target species. In the case of baiting, risks can be mitigated by using techniques such as bait stations, which prevent access by some other animals, only baiting at certain times, like in the evening when birds are less likely to see the baits, and by using monitoring cameras to check the area you plan to bait isn't being visited by off-target species. Now that you have an understanding of pindone, the next step is setting up a bait station. The PHBG has bait stations available to landholders within our operational area to use free of charge. These can be collected from our office, or you can make your own using materials you have around the property, like old sheets of tin and bits of wood and bricks. Upside down pot plants can also be used. Once you have your bait station ready, you need to know where to put it. Monitoring the rabbit activity on your property is important for successful and safe baiting. It can tell you where the rabbits are feeding and at what time, how many rabbits there are, which is important for you to know how much bait to put out. The monitoring period can also flag the presence of off-target species you want to avoid and allow you to adjust your control program accordingly. Place the bait station in an area where the rabbits are feeding. It's not recommended to bait in their warren. To reduce the risk to off-target species, you can place the bait out during the time period that you know rabbits are actively feeding, and then remove it several hours later. Evenings and early mornings are popular times for rabbit activity, though make note of when the rabbits on your property seem to be most active. The PHBG has monitoring cameras to assist in this step, but some good old-fashioned spotlighting can be just as informative.